thank you.
We're
nice
all
to meet
thrilled
you.
you could come. Thanks for being with us.
Me too. Thanks for the time.
You know, I was watching this Trying to Rope the World special. They gave me a copy of it beforehand. And, you know, I've always known that you do stuff on stage to really sell the show. You do some aerodynamic stuff, I would say. But you actually, in one part of the special, you jump up and you grab a lighting rig, and start swinging around. Could you not have been killed doing that, or killed other people? I mean, what's the story with that?
That was the thing, yeah.
Come to think of it, a lot of people could have been killed. Yeah.
You too. You talk to engineers, you drop a butt like this from 3 stories.
They have statistics on that, I think.
Do.
Yeah.
It was a segment in the show we were talking about, can you OD on things? And that was definitely an OD. I mean, I remember that was Copenhagen, and that was... Copenhagen,
Things
I was
happen
ODing on.
In Copenhagen,
yeah, I'm telling you.
Tell me about it. But you actually, it's like you become another person almost. I mean, you're a very quiet, nice guy backstage. You get out there. Is it true you become someone else during some of these shows?
It's just what the music is, and it talks about that too. It says, you know, Garth just kind of lies there in a powder form till the music comes up and the people come up, and then
till people add water, and then you are.
Yeah. And it's anybody's guess what's going to happen, and I enjoy that because if I surprise myself, then I'm having a good time.
Yeah. Do you ever just sometimes realize the next day, like you become someone else, you realize the next day you're reading in the paper, and it says, Garth Brooks sheds clothes, swings from light rig in Copenhagen, attacks 5 people.
Yeah.
No. Doesn't happen that way?
No. That would mentally scar people. So we never
you don't want that to happen.
No.
How does it feel for you? It's difficult for people to comprehend just how big a star you've become. You're neck and neck right now with the Beatles anthology, your new album. I mean, do they ever take that in, that you're actually giving the Beatles a run for their money?
Actually, man, it's kind of weird, but I guess I think of it the other way. I think of a group that is 30 years old and still kicking guys' butts like me, so it's kind of humbling.
You got a humble attitude about the whole thing.
I think my hat's off to them. Same label, so good for them, but, I mean, if I could get that gig 5 years from now, much less 30 years from now, I'd be awful proud of that.
What gig? To be in the Beatles?
Just to pull off what they pulled off.
To do what they've done.
You betcha.
All right. I'm the only guy that didn't get what you were saying. Everyone else was like, yeah, we get what he's saying. I'm like, what? Huh? Oh. 210 other people knew what the hell you were talking about. The one guy who's supposed to know doesn't know. You were actually, I was very surprised to learn that you were influenced, especially in your stage persona, your presentation. You were very influenced by Kiss, the group Kiss.
Extremely.
That's true. That's not a joke. It's a funny, got laughed, so I'll pretend it's a joke. That was a joke I thought of. But you were influenced by them.
Yeah, they actually did a tribute album and was nice enough to ask us to be on the tribute album, and we accepted. We had fun.
And you got to meet them, actually.
Yeah, they were cool.
Yeah.
Well,
did
cool.
it,
no,
you know, what?
It didn't.
What?
No, they were nothing like I thought they were.
Really? Just mild-mannered accountants backstage, right?
Dude, when I heard they were coming to town, I just told everybody in the studio, hide anything that can be taken and get away from anything that can be broken. And these guys came in, and they were
nice guys.
Some of the sweetest guys I've ever met.
We had them here. We're all big fans, and they were terrific.
Good, very good guys. I'm proud to say I know them because they're just good people.
Yeah. Well, you working with Kiss and everything. What is it about this? It was that they really put on a big show. Is that it? That the flame and everything. You never did the flame.
No. No.
Never went for that.
No, I'd love for that to be excuse why my hair is gone, but no, that's not it. I just when you walk out there and you look, and you know, then it was $10 for a ticket.
Sure.
And you think of the show you just saw, you just go, yeah, man, that was it. So that's always been the philosophy.
I was surprised just to the degree that Kiss affected you. We found an early photograph. This is you just starting out. I was surprised. Very shocked by that. It's a good look for you.
It's a good look.
Why did you get rid of that?
I don't know.
Yeah?
I'd like to have that chest, though. That looked pretty good.
We actually used my chest for that.
Oh, did you?
Yes, we did.
Standing chest.
I'm standing. When you started out, well, actually, let's take a break right now. This is as good a place as any. We're going to take a quick break. Stick around for a second. We'll talk more with Garth Brooks. Stick around. We'll see you in a minute.
My blue suede, my blue suede shoes. I had enough for loud now, Danny. Enough for loud now, Danny. I guess I should have married
Garth Brooks.
Very nice.
They do a good job for us. Very
Yes.
happy with them.
Yes, I'm a wannabe drummer.
You are a wannabe drummer.
Oh, man.
Did you start out as a drummer? Or?
I never played them.
Okay.
Just wanted, you know.
Just admired them
What a
from
gig.
afar.
Oh, yeah.
All right. No, it's cool. You can sit in any time with this band drumming. All right. Right, Max? Garth Brooks sit in any time?
Yeah. Yeah, right.
Give the man some lessons. If you give him the hat, he'll teach you.
Right.
Now, I was interested, I was watching the special, and you actually talk at one point about starting out in this thing. When you're first starting out, you were just starting at the very bottom, you're playing a pizza joint.
Right.
Is that right? And there's a reason for that. What was the reason?
Because that's how you got paid.
You got paid in pizza?
Sure.
And that's still the arrangement you have on these world tours, is that right? You just get 800 million pizzas. You're like, this is great, man.
Yeah, I mean, that was it. That's how the guy paid you. You know, if he had cash, he'd pay you cash, but what he didn't have, he'd make up in pizzas, and I thought that was fair.
It worked out well for you. You enjoyed that?
Yeah, I think I broke him, so you bet you.
How'd you get the band to go along with? They were okay with it, too?
Oh, we really didn't have a band then. We just kind of like, you'd just do your own gig, and if one of your guys was hungry, he'd come with you and play that night. And that was it, you know?
Terrific system. Yeah.
Yeah, it was. And it was real simple, too, so that was fun.
Now, when you switched over, I understand when you switched over and first time you started making the big money, it actually, it affected you physically the first time they approached you about making big money. Is that true?
Well, yeah, I sit on half of the first contract negotiations.
Excuse me?
I sit in on the first half of the negotiation contracts and spent the rest of it sick.
It made you sick, getting a lot of money.
Oh, I've just never seen numbers like that.
So did you throw up?
Pretty much, yeah.